Okay, so here's a tutorial on how to make a catapult using popsicle sticks. So first things first, you're going to need to have at least 10 popsicle sticks. If you have a few extras, that's always good because you never know if your popsicle sticks are going to be bad or whatnot. So make sure you look at your popsicle sticks, check to see if there's any cracks or anything like that so that you can actually work with it. You're also going to need a ruler and a pencil, a 2-inch square of paper, some masking tape, a rubber band. As you can see, this one I have not cut yet. So take a pair of scissors and make sure you have that rubber band cut. So you have a cut rubber band and a pair of good scissors. I am going to be using just a pair of pruning shears for this tutorial. So, the way you start out is first you're going to need to be cutting your popsicle sticks. Only 2 of them will have a rounded edge. So, take your scissors and cut the ends off. So, it is going to be a flat edge. Leave the rounded edge on one side and do the same thing for the other. Rounded, flat. Set those to a side, and then for all the rest of the popsicle sticks, just cut it so the edges are flat. So you can quickly go through there. I have 8 popsicle sticks here now that have flat top sides as well as the flat bottom sides. The other 2 are still rounded at the top and cut flat on the bottom. So make sure your popsicle sticks look like that. Then the next thing you need to do is using your ruler and your pencil. You're going to be marking the popsicle sticks. You are going to need 6 pieces, so 6 pieces of popsicle stick that are 4 inches long. So, take your ruler, just set it right, put your popsicle stick right onto your ruler, mark it so that it is at 4 inches, and make a mark. Do that to 6 of them. So I have 6 of those ones completed. The next step is you need to mark 3 of them. You need 3 pieces of popsicle stick that are 2 inches long. So mark on your ruler where 2 inches is at. Line up your popsicle stick, go to 2 inches, and mark. Measure the next side, 2 inches. You need 3 of those, so now we're at 2. But we have this other popsicle stick, so mark 2 inches. I have marks made on all those. Putting the marked ones aside, I then look down and I need 1 piece that is 3 inches long that has the rounded end. So I take my ruler, 3 inches long, but I don't want to worry about my rounded end. So I have my rounded edge off just a little bit, and then I go to 3 inches and I make my mark. Set that aside. I need one that is 4 inches with the rounded end. Do the same thing. Leave your rounded edge off. Go to 4 inches. Make your mark. Now that you've made your mark on everything, you need to cut off everywhere you've marked. Now I have my pieces. You won't need your scissors for a little bit, so just set those aside. Now you have your 6 pieces, your 3 pieces, and your 2 pieces with the rounded edges. Next thing you are going to do is you're going to be taking a long 4-inch piece, connecting that with a 2-inch piece, connecting a 4-inch piece to that, and connecting another 2-inch piece to that section. So, pattern is long, short, long, short. You're then going to take your masking tape. And the easiest way that I find to do it is take your piece and you're going to go halfway through the masking tape, just stick it on. Take it with the other one, do the same thing. You are not going on top, but you are going right next to the other piece. And then after you have that, you can just wrap around 3 or 4 times, however you feel, to make sure that it is secure. Then you are going to continue with the next piece. Now that you have made this 4-section piece of popsicle stick, you're going to fold it at the joints, folding it in. Fold your long popsicle stick in, long, which makes it so it's starting to look like a square. And you're going to fold this base in. You are now at a point where it can look like a rectangle. With this rectangle, you need to now tape the joint in the corner. So, using a desk, using somebody else to help you, you're going to get it so you can tape that joint together. You now have a rectangular base to your catapult. The next step you're going to be needing to do is you are going to have to tape together the catapult with this other 2-inch section. I find it easiest to put the other 2-inch section on the side opposite from the last corner. So this was the last corner I did. I'm going to put this 2-inch section on the opposite side. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to make sure that it is very tight. So I'm going to push as tight as possible against the other popsicle stick. As you can see, there's very little gap. Then you're going to need to take your tape, your masking tape. Take a piece of masking tape, place it in the corner, and begin to wrap on the outside only of those 2 pieces. Wrap 3 or 4 times. It needs to be tight against there. You do not want this to be coming undone. Once you do one side, you need to move on to the other side. Make sure that it is taped very tight as well.